Jerusalem stands as a beacon of faith and history. For millennia, this city has drawn pilgrims and conquerors alike. Its heart beats with the stories of empires and prophets. Jerusalem's stones whisper tales of devotion and destruction. This is a city where the past is always present. It is a place where faith echoes through the ages. Jerusalem's sacred landscape captivates the imagination. The city's history is deeply intertwined with the great Abrahamic religions. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam all hold Jerusalem as a holy city. Each faith finds profound meaning within its walls. This confluence of belief makes Jerusalem a unique and powerful symbol. It is a place where the divine and the human intersect. King Solomon built the first temple in the 10th century BCE. This magnificent structure was a testament to his wealth and piety. The first temple housed the Ark of the Covenant. This sacred chest contained the tablets of the Ten Commandments. For the Israelites, the temple represented the presence of God on earth. It was the physical embodiment of their covenant with Yahweh. The first temple was a masterpiece of ancient architecture. It was built with cedar wood and adorned with gold and precious stones. The temple's design reflected a deep understanding of sacred space. It was divided into a series of courtyards and chambers. Only the high priest could enter the innermost sanctum, the Holy of Holies. There he would commune with God on behalf of the people. The first temple stood as a symbol of Jewish unity and faith for over 400 years. In 586 BCE, the Babylonians destroyed Jerusalem and the first temple. This event marked a period of profound grief and exile for the Jewish people. However, their spirit remained unbroken. The prophet Jeremiah foretold a return to Zion and the rebuilding of the temple. Decades later, under the Persian king Cyrus, the Jews were allowed to return to Jerusalem. They began the arduous task of reconstructing their sacred city and their temple. The Second Temple, completed in 516 BCE, lacked the grandeur of Solomon's temple, but it served as a powerful symbol of Jewish resilience and hope. It became the center of Jewish religious and cultural life. Pilgrims from across the Jewish world journeyed to Jerusalem to offer sacrifices and celebrate festivals. The Second Temple period witnessed the rise of important religious figures. These included the prophets Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi. These prophets emphasized the importance of religious observance and social justice. In the 1st century BCE, King Herod the Great embarked on an ambitious project to expand and renovate the Second Temple. Driven by a desire to leave his mark on history, Herod's renovations transformed the Temple Mount into a magnificent complex. He expanded the temple platform, creating vast courtyards and colonnades. The temple itself was rebuilt on a grander scale, its facade adorned with gold that glittered in the sunlight. Herod's expansion of the Temple Mount was not without controversy. Some Jews viewed his actions as an act of hubris. They questioned his motives and the lavishness of the project. Nevertheless, Herod's temple became a source of pride for many Jews. It served as a symbol of their renewed national and religious identity. The temple complex was a testament to the enduring power of faith and the artistry of human hands. It attracted pilgrims and visitors from across the Roman Empire. The Temple Mount stands as one of the most contested religious sites in the world. For Jews, it is the holiest site in their faith. It is the place where God gathered the dust to create Adam. It is where Abraham prepared to sacrifice Isaac, and it is where the first and second temples once stood. To this day, Jews pray facing the Temple Mount. They mourn its destruction and yearn for its rebuilding. For Muslims, the Temple Mount is known as Haram al-Sharif, the noble sanctuary. It is the third holiest site in Islam after Mecca and Medina. Muslims believe that the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven from this site during his night journey. The Dome of the Rock, built by the Umayyad Caliph Abd al-Malik in the 7th century CE, commemorates this miraculous event. The Al-Aqsa Mosque, also located on the Temple Mount, is a significant place of prayer for Muslims. Section 6. The Dome of the Rock, an enduring symbol. Completed in 691 CE, the Dome of the Rock is an architectural marvel. Its golden dome dominates the Jerusalem skyline. The dome's octagonal shape and vibrant blue tiles reflect Byzantine influences. Inside, verses from the Quran adorn the walls. proclaiming the oneness of God and the prophethood of Muhammad. The rock at the center of the dome is revered by Muslims as the place where Muhammad ascended to heaven. The Dome of the Rock has come to symbolize Jerusalem itself. Its presence on the Temple Mount underscores the city's complex religious history. For Muslims, it is a testament to the triumph of Islam. For Jews, it is a reminder of the loss of their holiest site. The dome's beauty and its location in such a contested space make it a powerful symbol of both faith and conflict. Section 7 echoes in the present the temples of modern Jerusalem. The legacy of the temples continues to shape Jerusalem's present. The Western Wall, a remnant of the Second Temple's retaining wall, is the holiest site where Jews can pray today. Thousands gather there daily to offer prayers and lament the destruction of the temples. The memory of the temples also fuels messianic hopes among some Jews. They believe that the rebuilding of the temple will herald the coming of the Messiah. The Temple Mount remains a flashpoint for tension between Israelis and Palestinians. The site's sensitivity and the competing claims to its ownership make it a focal point for conflict. Both sides view control of the Temple Mount as essential to their identity and destiny. This ongoing struggle highlights the challenges of achieving peace in a city so deeply marked by its past. Section 8, a tapestry of faith, the enduring legacy. The temples of Jerusalem stand as enduring symbols of faith destruction and renewal. Their story is woven into the fabric of Judaism. Their memory continues to inspire hope and longing among Jews worldwide. The presence of the Dome of the Rock on the Temple Mount adds another layer to this complex narrative. It stands as a testament to the rise of Islam and its enduring connection to Jerusalem. The story of Jerusalem's temples is a reminder of the power of faith to shape human history. It also highlights the enduring tensions that can arise when multiple faiths lay claim to the same sacred space. As we reflect on the legacy of these ancient shrines, we are challenged to find ways to bridge divides and promote peace and understanding among all people. Section 9, Conclusion. Jerusalem's Sacred Heart. Jerusalem's temples, though long gone, continue to exert a profound influence on the city and its people. Their memory serves as a source of inspiration and contention. The Temple Mount, once the site of these sacred structures, remains a focal point for both religious devotion and political conflict. As long as Jerusalem stands, the legacy of its temples will continue to shape its destiny. The story of Jerusalem's temples is not just a tale of the past, it is a story that continues to unfold in the present day. It is a story of faith and loss, of conflict and hope. It is a story that reminds us of the power of the past to shape the present and the future. And it is a story that challenges us to find ways to live together peacefully in a world where different beliefs and narratives often collide.